Feeling overwhelmed by your studies? Tired of endless hours of cramming? It's time to change your approach. In this video, we'll explore some effective study techniques backed by research to help you achieve your academic goals. The science of learning. While there's no one-size-fits-all answer, research suggests that certain techniques can enhance learning. Spaced repetition. Instead of cramming everything into one night, review material at regular intervals. This helps to strengthen your memory and make information stick. For example, if you're studying for a history test, you could review the material on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Active recall. Test yourself regularly. Quizzing yourself forces your brain to retrieve information, making it easier to remember. You can use flashcards, practice quizzes, or even just ask yourself questions about the material. For example, if you're studying for a math test, you could create flashcards with the formulas on one side and the answers on the other side. Interleaving. Mix up your study topics. This helps your brain distinguish between different concepts and improves long-term retention. For example, if you're studying for a math and science test, you could alternate between the two subjects. You could study math for 20 minutes, then science for 20 minutes, and then math again for 20 minutes. Elaborative rehearsal. Connect new information to what you already know. This creates deeper understanding and better retention. For example, if you're learning about a new historical event, you could think about how it relates to other events that you've learned about. You could also try to come up with your own examples of the concept. Creating an effective study environment. Your study environment can significantly impact your productivity. Let's create a space that's conducive to learning. Find a quiet place where you can focus. Turn off your phone and other notifications. You may want to find a quiet room in your house or go to a library or coffee shop. Have everything you need within reach. A clutter-free space can boost your focus. Make sure you have all of your books, notes, and other materials that you need. You may also want to have a snack and a drink nearby. Use the Pomodoro technique. Study in short bursts with breaks. For example, you could study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This helps prevent burnout and improve concentration. You can use a timer or a Pomodoro app to help you stay on track. Effective study techniques. Now that we know the science, let's explore some practical study techniques. Mind mapping. Visually organize information to see connections and patterns. This can help you to understand complex topics and remember key points. For example, you could create a mind map of the different branches of government. You could start with a central topic, such as the US government, and then branch out to different subtopics, such as the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. Flashcards. Create flashcards to test your knowledge and reinforce learning. You can use flashcards to review vocabulary, formulas, and other important information. For example, you could create flashcards to review the different parts of speech. You could write the part of speech on one side of the card and a definition or example on the other side. Active reading. Engage with the text by highlighting, underlining, and taking notes. This will help you to focus on the most important information and to understand the material more deeply. For example, you could highlight the main ideas in a textbook chapter and then take notes on the key points. You could also write down any questions that you have about the material. Group study. Collaborate with classmates to discuss ideas and solve problems. This can help you to learn from others, to identify gaps in your knowledge, and to develop critical thinking skills. For example, you could form a study group to discuss a difficult reading assignment. You could also quiz each other on the material. Taking care of yourself. It's important to take care of yourself both physically and mentally. Get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise regularly. These things will help you to focus and concentrate. You should also take breaks when you're studying. Get up and move around every 20 to 30 minutes. You could go for a walk, do some stretches, or just take a few deep breaths. Remember, everyone learns differently. Experiment with different techniques to find what works best for you. The most important thing is to find a study method that you enjoy and that helps you to learn effectively.